YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Y2 Shadows, and we're back at it again with another Hoop Nights video. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about the end of the game, Lakers versus Mavericks. As you can see here, the Lakers ended up winning the game 107-99. If memory serves me correctly, when I was watching this game, I don't remember the Mavericks leading this game at all, which, if they didn't, that means that the Lakers in back-to-back games have held opponents to not taking the lead at any point. They've led all the games, which is really, really good, and just bolsters the claim of the Lakers having one of the top defenses in the league since like mid-January. In this game here, this game was like really interesting, right? Because at the start, the Lakers kind of had like clear control, but Kyrie was like also into the rhythm. Kyrie had like gotten off early, but nobody else was really scoring. Max Christie had also did some work in the first half, but in the second half was like kind of really quiet. Kyrie in this game, as you can see here, we'll pull it up. Kyrie had 35, 7 and 4. He didn't necessarily shoot efficiency wise, it's not like the craziest, but still 35 points on this Lakers defense. Max Christie, he didn't score in the second half. Yeah, he had 10 that whole first half and just didn't do a single thing in the second half, which is great. Klay Thompson in the fourth quarter got it going, especially when we had put Dalton Connect on Klay, and Klay had we had Klay. They would do a They would do a pick and pop with Klay, where the man that Klay was guarding, I think typically it was Dodo, and it was between Dodo and Dalton Connect. Connect would mess up the switch. Klay first got a wide open three, and then on the second one, Klay got a pump fake. Connect jumped in the air, and then Klay shot it again, had another three on that one. So that's kind of how Klay Thompson kind of went off it there, and then nothing really noticeable from anybody else. I mean, Dinwiddie didn't do too much. Najee Marshall didn't do much as well. Dante Exum, actually, funny enough, if you guys don't know, Dante Exum has been labeled as a Lakers killer because anytime he would play the Lakers, he would come in and just bust their ass. Dante Exum, actually, funny enough, even though the stats don't show it, before he got injured, Dante was kind of had a stretch where he was getting a couple of good shots and making them before he had gotten hurt and went out the game. So that's kind of like on that side, the Mavericks side. And then on the Lakers side, Luka didn't shoot really well at all, but Luka, as you can see here, 19, 12, and 15, a triple-double. Only 1 3, but still triple-double, you'll take that. Reeves with 20 and 5. LeBron 27 and 12, with great efficiency from Braun there. Rui 15 and 6, doing more on the glass, which is what people have been asking for. Jackson Hayes 8 and 8. This is literally all you can ask for from Jackson Hayes, is just trying to do that. Dodo, his numbers didn't look good offensively, but he did really great with some key plays, doing the Gortat screen that ended up getting Luka a layup, and then also got a clutch steal late that led to a bucket, and it also had a good putback dunk off of Braun miss as well. Connect hit a couple of shots, and then Vando hit 2 threes in this game. Not that they were like game changers, but the fact that when the Mavericks were going 5 out, right? Because actually, I think that's what they were doing the whole night, because they didn't really have a big. Well, they had Dwight Powell, so kind of. But when the Mavs were playing like their 5-out offense, and they were just daring Jared Vanderbilt to shoot, and he shot 2 of 3 for 3, you will always, I mean, take that, right? There should never not be a reason why you wouldn't take that at all. So great. So kind of great stuff from there. But yeah, this game was really weird, right? Obviously, I mean, it's Luka's first time against his former team. A lot of emotions there. We were trying to see how people were gonna do, like how he's gonna fare out. Anybody who bet, by the way, on Luka scoring like 50 or really wild bets, Vegas easily had that money call in. I kind of felt that like this was gonna be around like a 25-ish game maybe, and he was like just shy under that, but it just threw me off. There was a ton of people talking about betting 40 plus on Luka, and I was like, why? This is not the game for it at all. This is his first time, and he's very emotional. This was not the game for it, but hey, just giving Vegas and keeping my lights on because I live here. But Yeah, really weird game. Because the Lakers at multiple points had opportunity to take this game and really run with it, especially after they started getting the ball out of Kyrie's hands and trying to make the others make a play. And for whatever reason, the Lakers just could not finalize and capitalize on everything. So just ended up giving them more life. And then obviously, you know, the Mavericks just especially in the fourth quarter, the Mavericks just would not go away. So LeBron had to go off. LeBron had 16 in the fourth quarter too, by the way. Like, LeBron was playing terrible all the way to the fourth, and then Bron woke up, and that's kind of how that happened. The Lakers, I mean, the Lakers are putting together a really nice quality stretch of games, especially coming in now. We're down, I think they said there's around 26 games left in the season, so we're all coming up on pretty much, like, we're on the last quarter of the season. And the Lakers are putting together a really decent stretch. That Charlotte loss, though, will definitely be probably one of the biggest stains on this season, because right now, if the Lakers win that game and everything else still plays out how it plays out, the Lakers are 36-20, and in the standings, let me bring it back up. I'll bring it back up, the NBA standings here. But if that happens, the Lakers are only like a game and a half back of Denver. Actually, hold on, where is the standings? NBA.com. Yeah, so right now, as you can see, right, the Lakers are 2 games back of Denver. Lakers have that. We're now a game and a half back of... Actually, no, we're... we're a game and a half back of Denver with 36-20, but instead, obviously, us blowing that Charlotte game, which is really irritating, has us in this position there. Not the end of the world, though, because we still kind of right now have a comfortable gap on the 6th seed. Like, we have a 4.5 game gap on the 6th seed, so it would have to really take a massive losing streak for us to drop down. But again, we're coming up on a difficult March with a ton of back-to-backs, so you don't want to lose too many games and give a bunch of these teams opportunities to move up. And then also, the Rockets had gotten a good win tonight against the Bucks, so the Rockets trying to keep that momentum close as well and forcing the Lakers to kind of have to play their best. Lakers play again. We play Minnesota on Thursday, and then we have a back-to-back against the Clippers on Friday. So the start of this really cruel stretch of just a ton of back-to-backs that we'll be seeing throughout the month of March. So Lakers, though, got a really nice W here. Again, I know process wasn't good with offense, but the defense was really good. Held another team again under 100 points. All you could ask for is just to keep building continuity, and the Lakers are just doing that. So that's all you really can ask for, is just to continue to build continuity. As far as the Mavericks go, in the long term, I mean, obviously, like, well, this plan that Nico Harrison and the Mavericks try to do is not like a long-term strategy. They've told fans to their face that this is definitely a plan for, like, the now. So them missing out on Anthony Davis is going to hurt. They play again. I believe that matchup said it was going to be on April 5th, if I'm not mistaken. So hold on, let me bring that back up. It says it's sometime in April 9th, which is a back-to-back. Oh my goodness. A back-to-back and a back-to-back? Whew. I wonder who plays this game here too. A back-to-back? I wonder if the Mavericks are on a back-to-back too during that same time. But yeah, they play April 9th, which will also be on a national TV game Wednesdays, probably be on ESPN. First game on ESPN. We'll kind of see how the Lakers go, because again, you're playing OKC and then them on a back-to-back. The Lakers, this end of the year schedule is rough, man. They gotta put together a stretch of a lot of quality wins and gotta be able to get it done there. But Yeah, so this is kind of like that ending little stretch of the season where you got to put together some W's and just continue to build continuity before the playoffs. So that starts with Minnesota on Thursday, and then obviously the Clippers on Friday with the back-to-back, and then you play the Clippers again right on Sunday. So yeah, this is just that stretch. Just Lakers got to continue to build continuity, get more familiar with yourselves. Luka get more comfortable with the team. And then obviously they just keep going from there. So yeah, but and a kind of more, I guess one more point that I want to bring up from this game, from this game here is I think obviously from the Mavericks side, once they get Anthony Davis, like Lively, Gafford, and then back, they'll be fine. And then we'll kind of see where they bow out in the West, because they're gonna give somebody definitely a tough headache. But as far as the Lakers go, I think the Lakers kind of have their rotation set. I think pretty much has the playoff rotation now, I think is like 100% set. I don't think anybody else is going to enter and do it. Like, we didn't see Alex Len. Alex Len was just like pretty much a pointless signing, to be 100% honest. Again, maybe they might put him in stretches, but shit, especially how he hardly played in that Denver game, I don't expect to really see him at all. But yeah, they're pretty much their lineup set. They got an 8-man rotation here, so you're gonna go Rui, Braun, Jax, Reeves, Luka, Dodo, Vincent, and then Vanderbilt in a little bit of stretches. Maybe they might put Connect in to try to do some offense like how they do him now, where he'll come in the second quarter for a little bit, and then he'll come in for the fourth quarter for a little bit. But Goodwin will probably get converted so that he can play in the playoffs, but I don't really see Goodwin really getting any minutes. I think Dalton and Goodwin just aren't really gonna see any playoff minutes, to be 100% honest with you. So you have your 8-man rotation right here for the playoffs. So yeah, you kind of have 8 players that you're going to be playing here. This is like a really solid 8-man lineup. Jackson Hayes is gonna have to continue to do what he's doing, though, especially just getting the open dunks, getting rebounds and stuff. The rebounds is huge. Like, obviously you don't want to miss the wide open layups and stuff, but Luka and LeBron are gonna generate him so many open looks. So is Reeves, but these rebounds are monster. Jax is gonna continue to have to get some rebounds like numbers like this. Rui's got to do more like this as well. Reeves, Reeves, you're part of the gang rebound, but Reeves is gonna be the smallest dude in the lineup. Probably besides Gabe Vincent, refers to everything. So Reed's rebounds don't really matter, but him doing the stuff with the assists would be good. And then obviously LeBron just continue to just do what he does. But yeah, pretty sure the Lakers got their rotation down, and it's just kind of like we know this is their rotation going forward. I don't see anybody else is going to come in. I mess with Stanley Johnson. I know he's on South Bay, but he's not coming in this year at the bare minimum to kind of join onto that roster. But yeah, the Lakers got a pretty good win. Looking ahead, if we want to look ahead really quick just to that Thursday game, Minnesota, they had just played 2 very interesting games to OKC. They were down in both games to OKC by big double-digit leads, and they came back in both of those games. The first game in Minnesota, they couldn't capitalize in the fourth quarter, and SGA was just doing SGA things, so the OKC Thunder ended up winning that one. In the second game, however, Ant actually, it was so bad when they were down as many as like 25 that they had Ant on the bench. They were waving the white flag and going to concede the game, and as a result, Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker were getting enough buckets and ended up forcing the game to go to overtime. Ant played a little bit of overtime, got a clutch block down the stretch late against SGA, and they ended up winning that game. So the Timberwolves with this new lineup, because both Rudy Gobert is hurt at the moment, and obviously Julius Randle is out. This new lineup that they have going with Rob Dillingham and Terrence Shannon Jr. getting pretty big minutes, Timberwolves look completely different than how they did to the start of the year. So this Timberwolves matchup will be very, very interesting in how it goes, because I can look at that matchup and kind of see that and say that, hey, this will be like, this is not the usual lineup stuff that they run. Matter of fact, they have Naz Reid running their center right now. Naz Reid's their starting center. So they got people that are not in their usual rotation that aren't playing at the moment. It'll be really interesting to kind of see how the Lakers kind of fare out against that lineup. But in the same breath, that lineup has to guard us on offense. And right now, it's hard for any team to guard us on offense right now with how good we're doing on offensive looks. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that game goes there. That's pretty much it, though. Appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love the community that we're kind of building here and trying to build up. I am trying to get some subscribers, so I hope you guys actually go ahead and like subscribe to the channel for me, so we can like continue to build and grow. But I've been getting some solid views on there. Thank you guys for all the views and shares and stuff. But yeah, that'll be it for me tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's your boy Y2 Shadows, and this was Hoop Nights. See you guys in the next one. Deuces.